It's special to participate in this rivalry and be a player. That I can say later on down the road that I played in the rivalry. I was a starting quarterback in this rivalry, and it means a lot to a lot of people in the state. A lot of people playing their whole lives around Clemson, South Carolina. So it's special. I'm really looking forward to it. And I know the guys, here we're looking forward to, taking the trip down to Columbia on Saturday.
What do you remember about that environment a couple years ago in Columbia?
Oh man, it was loud. You hear their little fight song. The Sandstorm, whatever it's called. It just they kept playing it and playing it, and so it was the fans were into it. Through start to finish. You just see that there's a lot of pride down there in Columbia. It's in-state rivalry. Neither one of us really like each other. So, and also we're playing for a trophy. So we want to, be on the winning side, to keep the trophy here in Clemson rather than, it being down there. So that's why it's so special.
When you were a little boy, you played those games in the backyard. Did you imagine being a starting quarterback in this rivalry game?
I really necessarily didn't imagine myself, just being starter quarterback here and in this game right here. I just would mess around, and just imagine myself just playing football in general. No matter where I was at. So I don't really think I grew up thinking I'll be here playing here in this rivalry.
How heavily were you recruited by them? And I know it was a previous staff, but I mean, did it come down to one again?
That was actually the first school to actually offer me. So that was really sweet. Being a high school kid, finishing freshman year a season, and to know that I got an offer for in-state school. So like I said, yeah, that was the first school to offer me. So that was really neat.
After your freshman year of high school?
That's my freshman year of high school.
Did you ever consider them at all?
Yes, I did, but as the process went on through, I really didn't really I liked it, but I didn't really see that as a fit for me.
Have you taken any time at all to think about the kind of legacy quarterback sleeve here? Of course, Whitehurst, I think, was 4-0, Deshaun 3-0, and even with all his achievements, that is kind of near the top for him, beating those guys 3 in a row.
Well, I just want to continue the trend. You never want to be on the losing side of this rivalry because, you have to live with it 365 days of the year. So I'm going to try to keep the trend going.
Do you have any friends on there? Do you know any of that guys?
Oh, yes. Jay Urick, of course, the Ren guy. Who else I know? Zach Bailey's the center, played in Shrine Bowl with him. Shamik, defensive lineman. Who else I know? I know a bunch of guys on there, but those guys in particular. And Caleb Chalmers, he was here. So yeah, that's my good guy right there. Grew up playing rec league ball with him. So a bunch of guys know on that team.
Since you grew up a Clemson guy, did it ever in your recruiting process come to the fact the reason you might not have thought about them as much as Clemson can in the picture was because you want to come to Clemson?
Growing up, I wasn't really consider myself as a Clemson fan, but when someone would ask Clemson or Carolina, I would say Clemson. But like I said, when I got that offer, from South Carolina, now things started to change because I was thinking about my future. But I feel like deep down I was always a Clemson guy. And, it's just something, it's a gut feeling, about being here and about wanting to come here and play.
Have you talked to Jay at all this year?
Oh yes, we keep up with each other. After the game, he'll just send me some texts, and also we went to a Ren game. It was during the bye week, so we just got to talk to him a little bit. Just talk about his experience. Being there his first year, and so it's gonna be neat. Being down there to try to get to talk to him during pregame, after postgame. So looking forward to it.
How does their defense compare to some of those you faced? Obviously, Sky Moore is a special talent.
Yes, Skies, he's a really good guy. He plays hard. He's a physical guy. He run around, make tackles, and just looking at the defense overall, the guys are well coached. Coach Muschamp, does a good job preparing those guys week in and week out. So those guys, it's gonna be a challenge. And night games, 7:30. Prime time. It's gonna be a hostile environment. They're gonna bring they're gonna bring the juice. So we're gonna have to try to go down there and match it.
When you were preparing for their defense last year, compared to what we're now seeing on film this year, do they look to be doing some things a lot differently? Having more back this year, he wasn't around last year. I mean, what looks different about what they're doing?
I just see that they're more experienced now. The defensive line, they're really active guys up front, and like I said, Sky, he's leading the guys. And on the back end, they're running around making plays as well. So, like I said, just more experience now. Good on talented bunch back there they got. I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't.
I think Coach V did that.
Yeah, Coach V. Yeah. Yeah.
With Jay, have you taught him at all about kind of what it's like early on in your college career and having to wait your turn and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, just stuff like that. But whenever we just talk, it just don't be just everything about football. It's just what's going on with him. How's he handling the schedule and just seeing what he got going on. Outside of football. So not necessarily everything's football because that's what. Normally, people will always want to talk to him, but I just, that's a guy I've known for such a long time, and I know what he's going through, but not necessarily exactly going through, but I can see where he's coming from.
What's that background? How long have y'all been?
We've been friends, we've always trained together, but my senior year, that's when we really became close, because right after I left, he was coming in the ring, so that's when that connection, and that bond started, the jump start from there. I just say, being a kid in like elementary school, just all the pride, that you would see, the little kids, they wear your favorite team, you always see Carolina, Clemson, just to know how much of an impact it has on the younger kids as well, because they're always looking at this game, whether or not they know what's going on, but they know either Clemson won or South Carolina won. So just the impact that it has on the young kids.
Were you ever able to attend a Carolina-Clemson game as a fan?
Yes, well, not as a fan. I know I went as a recruit. I know down there in my junior year of high school, then also my senior year up here. So those are the 2 times I've been, but I've been as a fan.
You'd be going home for Thanksgiving, I take it?
You know it. Yes, sir.
How special is it to be able to do that in the middle of a game week, and what's your favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving?
It's good. The coaches do a great job of planning our schedule, where we can, get back home for a little bit, if it's not too far of a drive for us. But it's really neat. Just get back home, just be with my family, and just see a few of my friends. I haven't seen it in such a long time because of the season. I haven't really had much time to get back home, but it's good. Just get back and talk to them, just catch up with everybody. Favorite dish? Oh man, I'd probably just go with some glazed ham, stuffing, turkey and rice, something like that. Nothing too much. Mac and cheese, of course.
A lot of you guys are ham guys over here. We heard Quinlan and Kendall both say that as well.
Yes, it's something about the ham, man. Can't do Thanksgiving without ham.